Hello students, good morning. Hope you and your family are fine and safe at home. I am your Shantri ma'am. I will be teaching class 5 social studies. In my earlier video, I have started with the chapter natural resources, and we have done what are natural resources and the two categories of natural resources: renewable natural resources, non-renewable resources. Today we will do the rest of the chapter. But before starting with the rest of the chapter, let me tell you that today's video is connected to 6th of August, which you will be able to view on the video gallery of the school website after 48 hours. Now, let us start with the rest of the chapter. We have done two categories of natural resources: renewable natural resources and non-renewable natural resources. We know that renewable natural resources are resources that can be used over and over again. They are much cheaper, they are pollution free, and they are non-exhaustive. Today we will do the non-renewable natural resources. Non-renewable resources are resources that cannot be used over and over again. It is found in limited quantity. It is much costlier, it is exhaustive, and it is not pollution free. Some of the common examples of non-renewable natural resources are coal and petroleum, minerals. Now we will discuss how coal and petroleum is formed. Coal and petroleum is formed by the constant high pressure of the earth's crust and the upper soil. This constant high pressure acts upon the fossils and the remains of plants and animals over millions of years and leads to the formation of coal and petroleum. We know that oil once drilled cannot be used over again because it takes a long time for the formation of coal and petroleum. Thus, coal and petroleum is a non-renewable resource. Next, we come to minerals. Minerals are extracted from rocks. Rocks from which minerals are extracted are known as ores. After extraction, the ores are purified and converted into useful metals. Iron is one of the most useful metals. Other useful metals are mica, manganese, gold, and silver. So now we know what are non-renewable resources and the examples of non-renewable resources. Next we come to conservation of natural resources. Conservation of natural resources. We know that natural resources is in abundance, but these resources, though it is in abundance, it cannot be in abundance infinitely. For example, we should always protect and conserve our natural resources. The various steps or the ways to conserve natural resources are: number one is conservation of energy. Conservation of energy can be done by switching off lights and fans and other appliances when not in use. We can use solar heater for cooking purposes. We can plant trees near our houses because trees can provide us with shade and cold breeze, and we can reduce the use of air conditioners and coolers. Next we come to conservation of water. Conservation of water can be done by repairing leaks in pipes and toilets so that it can be water can be conserved. Next, we can build rainwater harvesting system in buildings and houses so that we can increase the level of groundwater. Then conservation of water can be done by planting more trees because it helps us to maintain the water cycle. Next we come to conservation of soil. We can conserve soil by using natural manures for the growth of crops. Farmers can reduce the use of pesticides and fertilizers, and we can plant more trees in open areas to reduce soil erosion. Another step to conserve natural resources is conservation of wildlife and forest. Conservation of wildlife and forest can be done by prohibiting the killing of wild animals like lion and tiger, by controlling the overgrazing of domesticated animals in forest areas, by controlling the building of industrial companies and dams in the forest areas. So these are the number of steps by which we can conserve our natural resources. So this chapter ends over here. Next day we will do a revision of another chapter. Till then you will do your worksheets in your SST2 interleaf copy. That is one side blank and one side line. Till then, stay safe and fine at home. Always use a hand sanitizer. Wear mask at home. Goodbye and thank you.